Certificate under Foreign Trade Policy 2023. One certificate, many privileges. What is Status Holder Certificate? A Status Holder Certificate is a recognition given by the Directorate General of Foreign Trade, that is DGFT, Ministry of Commerce and Industry, Government of India, to exporters who have demonstrated a consistent record of high export performance. The certificate is awarded to Indian exporters who have achieved certain levels of exports during the previous 3 financial years. Status holder certificate eligibility, conditions and privileges are changed in different foreign trade policies. Status holder certificate under current FTP 2023. All exporters of goods, services and technology have an import-export code, that is IEC number, on the date of application shall be eligible for recognition as a status holder based on export performance. An applicant may be categorized as status holder on achieving the threshold export performance in the current and preceding 3 financial years as indicated in para 1.26 of Foreign Trade Policy. However, for gems and jewelry sector, above export performance threshold during the current and preceding 2 financial years shall be required. The export performance shall be counted on the basis of FOB of export earnings in freely convertible foreign currencies or in Indian rupees as per para 2.53 of the FTP. For deemed export, FOR value of exports in Indian rupees shall be converted in USD at the exchange rate notified by CBIC as applicable on 1st April of each financial year. For granting status, an export performance would be necessary in all the 3 preceding financial years and in all the 2 preceding financial years for gems and jewelry sector. Status holders categories para 1.26 of FTP 2023. Export performance threshold for recognition of exporters as status holders rationalized, enabling more exporters to achieve higher status and reduce transaction costs for exporters. Below are the tables where we have listed the existing export performance and the revised export performance according to the status holder category. For 1-star export house, existing export performance is 3 million USD, whereas revised export performance is also 3 million USD. For 2-star export house, existing performance export is 25 million USD, whereas revised export performance is 15 million USD. 3-star export house, existing export performance is 100 million USD and revised export performance is 50 million USD. 4-star export house, existing export performance is 500 million USD and revised is 200 million USD. 5-star export house, existing export performance is 2000 USD and revised export performance is 800 million USD. Grant of double weightage para 1.27 of FTP 2023. Double weightage shall be available for grant of 1-star export house status category only. Such benefit of double weightage shall not be admissible for grant of status recognition of other categories, namely 2-star export house, 3-star and 4-star and 5-star. The exports by IEC holders under the performance following categories shall be granted double weightage for calculation of export performance for grant of status. First one is micro and small enterprises as defined in Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises Development Act 2006. Manufacturing units having ISO/BIS certification. Third is units located in northern eastern states including Sikkim and Union Territories of Jammu Kashmir and Ladakh. Fourth is export of fruits and vegetables falling under Chapter 7 and 8 of ITCHS. A merchandise shipment or service rendered can get double weightage only once in any one of the above categories. Other condition for grant of status para 1.28 of FTP 2023. Export performance of one IEC shareholder shall not be permitted to be transferred to another IEC holder. Hence, calculation of exports performance based on disclaimer shall not be allowed. Exports made on re-export basis shall not be counted for recognition. Export of items under authorization, including SCOMET items, would be included for calculation of export performance. Status holder. Application for grant of status certificate para 1.08 of HBP 2023. Exporters shall be required to file an application online for recognition of status under the policy in ANF 1B along with prescribed documents. Online application for status certificate shall be filed with jurisdictional RA as determined by the location of registered office in the case of company and the head of office in case of others as per Appendix 1A. Validity of status certificate 1.09 of HBP 2023. Any status certificate issued under FTP 2015 to 2020 to an IEC holder shall remain valid only till 30/09/2023. Status certificate issued under this FTP shall be valid for a period of 5 years from the date on which application for recognition was filed. On achieving higher status threshold as per para 1.26 of FTP, a firm can at its discretion upgrade their status holder category after surrender of the previous certificate and applying as per para 1.08 above. Privileges of status holder para 1.29 of FTP 2023. A status holder shall be eligible for privileges as under: authorization and customs clearance for both imports and export may be granted on self-declaration basis. Input-output norms may be fixed on priority within 60 days by the norms committee. Special scheme in respect of input-output norms to be notified by DGFT from time to time for specified status holder. Exemption from furnishing of bank guarantee for schemes under FTP unless specified otherwise anywhere in FTP or HBP. Exemption from compulsory negotiation of document through banks. Remittance receipt, however, would be received through banking channels. 2-star and above export houses shall be permitted to establish export warehouses as per Department of Revenue guidelines. The status holders would be entitled to preferential treatment and priority in handling of their consignment by the concerned agencies. Manufacturers who are also status holders will be enabled to self-certify their manufactured goods as originating from India with a view to qualify for preferential treatment under different preferential trading agreements, free trading agreements, comprehensive economic cooperation agreements, and comprehensive economic partnership agreements. Subsequently, the scheme may be extended to remaining status holders. Manufacturer exporters who are also status holder shall be eligible to self-certify their goods as originating from India as per para 2.93 E of Handbook of Procedures. Status holders shall be entitled to export freely exportable items on free of cost basis for export promotion subject to an annual limit of rupees 1 crore or 2% of average annual export realization during preceding 3 licensing years, whichever is lower. For export of pharma products by pharmaceutical companies, the annual limit would be 2% of the average annual export realization during preceding 3 licensing years. In case of supplies of pharmaceutical products, vaccines, and life-saving drugs to health programs of international agencies such as UN, WHO, PAHO, and government health programs, the annual limit shall be up to 8% of the average annual export realization during preceding 3 licensing years. Such free of cost supply shall not be entitled to duty drawback or any other export incentive under any export promotion scheme. Thanks for watching. For more videos, subscribe our channel. Thank you.